Welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada, and this single-story home for sale, no HOA, paid off solar, so that's right, very low to no electric bills, and this home's been completely redone top to bottom. We have that solar beautiful on the roof, gonna eliminate those electric bills. We have new paint inside and out. Looks to be a new roof here. Luxury finishes. I love the front door. And yeah, no HOA on a 20,000 square foot lot. You can do what you want. We have this oversized driveway. Also looks to be poured fairly recently. New landscaping, these two beautiful canary palm trees anchoring the front yard. The home built in 1942, but you would have no idea when you walk inside. And we're going to explore this thing together right now just for you. 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, plus a den. So let's get in there and take a look, find out if this is the perfect no HOA home for you today. I'm Andrew Guiant with Simply Vegas. Follow me inside. All right, everyone, here we are. Single story home for sale, completely remodeled, built in 1942, paid off solar, so no electric bills. Everything's been redone, and it seems like a brand new house when you walk in. New driveway. And of course, that no HOA with the 20,000 square foot lot. What a big deal. We are an equestrian zone property, so you can bring your horses. And yeah, just look at all that solar on this side. There's solar on the other side. So your electric bill should be about $19 a month, which is just the connection fee. New landscape. We have these beautiful canary palms, obviously not new, but we have some new plants around. Block wall separating your backyard. You have the fence here, but this driveway is massive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. At least 8 cars out here. 9, 10. Probably 11 or 12 cars could park in this driveway, no problem. You have RV parking, and then that gate going out back. Do whatever you want out there. Build a warehouse, build a garage, build an RV garage. Build a beautiful sparkling pool. We have very light gray on the walls, almost white with the black trim. And yeah, the roofing looks to be new as well as the solar. Gorgeous. Modern light. 4 bedroom, 3 bath, plus the den. And look at this front door. I love the dark wood, natural wood look of this front door with the frosted panels. I mean, just very, very nice. You get a luxury feel before you even walk in the door here. Well, let's go inside and take a look. Okay, here we are. So we walk in the home. If you like my tours, like my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Give me a big thumbs up to help support me and my channel and encourage me to come out here every single day and film a home tour for you. And this home is beautiful. I love that they've painted the inside of this door black. Very modern look, but that matches kind of the aesthetic of the rest of the house. As much as I love that wood finish and color on the front, I love that they've done this in black on the inside of the door. But yeah, fresh, new everything here. I mean, it's like a brand new home, better than new, in my opinion. We'll get back to this kitchen in just a moment, but let's explore this family room here. So you can see plenty of room for a couch and 2 chairs. Modern LED light with the fan. In addition to that, we have the recessed lighting throughout the home here. Electric fireplace, beautiful tile on the backsplash there with a little bit of a mantle. You can hang your TV up top. Let's look behind this picture. Oh, there's the plug. Okay. Just making sure there was a plug up there. I'm sure there was. But yeah, we have your plug so you can hang your big TV up there. 100-inch, no problem. And I always love when they do the rug here just to kind of define the space, especially in these rooms that are large. Single rooms like this. So open floor plan, 1942, but I told you it doesn't feel like it one bit. I was surprised when I saw that on paper. Not surprised because of the area, Old Las Vegas here. We're just a couple miles from the Las Vegas Strip. I mean, it's literally at the end of the street. You can see it. Yeah, probably about 2-3 miles away. And then we're just like 5 minutes out of Henderson here to the side as well. So yeah, really great location, central, close to the airport, but on this side so you don't have planes flying overhead. And just loving this house so far. We also have the dining room over here. You can see the dining light. Plenty of room for a large dining table. You could go something small and maybe a little more casual, or you could go with a large formal dining table. Absolutely. Let's head down this hallway. The floor. It's going to be a beautiful, natural, light wood look flooring here. No grout lines, no faux grout lines. Big planks, I like to see that, and installed beautifully. It is a floating floor, but you get a nice solid feel on it. So when I was getting the house ready to tour, I didn't feel any bumps or any, floating areas that felt like, the floor was uneven underneath. So that's always a great sign. First bedroom here, we have another kind of modern style LED with the fan. I'm kind of curious. I wonder how much air these fans put out. I see these a lot, but I haven't tested it. Well, here we go. We're testing it now. If I can figure out how. Oh, there we go. Okay. We got it. I'm going to put it on 6. So maximum airflow. And then let's see what's happening down here. Okay. Yeah, we got a good... Let me see if I can hold this tree up. It's a fake tree, but let's see if the leaves move. They do not, but there's a lot of air coming out of that fan. Okay, I'm impressed. I mean, that's on 6, so probably put it on a 3 and you'll get, less rotation, but just a nice airflow. Let's see how that feels. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. I say it passes the test. I've never tested one of those before. I see them all the time these days. It's kind of a new thing. Let me show you these doors as well. They've replaced the hinges, obviously. The dark black hinges, modern kind of shaker style, flat edge on the molding of the door. We have about a 5 to 6 inch modern baseboard throughout the home as well. And then they've gone with the modern shaker style doors as well. So upgraded interior doors, the modern black handle there. Yeah, just gorgeous work. Everything's done quality. No red flags so far on this home, just beautiful. See what we got in the closet. So just empty closet here. You will be providing your own shelving or whatever you like in there. I do prefer this, and let me know if you agree in the comments. I'd prefer them just leave nothing in there as opposed to putting something cheap or kind of refinishing the old style. I do like just a blank slate. You can come in here and make it your own. New smoke detectors, of course, as the home is basically new here, even though it is, 80 years old. We have an Ecobee Wi-Fi thermostat there. AC is working well. I can feel it. It's nice and chilly in here. And then another modern door, and you're going to see that on all the interior doors into bedroom number 2. The bedrooms are about 10 by 10, maybe 11 by 11. Kind of what you'd expect in a 1940s build. I don't think they were into really large bedrooms at that time. Another ceiling fan light combo there. Looks very nice. And then again, another plug way up high so you can have that floating TV look. Blank slate on the closet. And they obviously took this down to the studs, re-drywall, re-textured. I mean, this is new electric. I mean, everything is basically new in this home from what I can tell. So great work. Out of bedroom number 2, straight across the hall, we're gonna have the full bath here. Love this quartz countertop with kind of the gold, almost copper veining there. We have the natural wood shaker style cabinets, dovetail and soft close. Love to see that. Beautiful faucet set up here. And then I love how the tile, like look at this little detail in the tile that goes around. They could have easily just stopped it there, and just a nice little touch that they bring this all the way around and wrap it to the very front. I do like that a lot. And you have this little black edge there as well, done super clean. Love this kind of horizontal oval mirror here. That's really cool to see as well. There's a music symbol on it, so it may have a Bluetooth speaker in it. I'm not sure. I would have to check with the designer. I know the designers personally, and they do amazing work. They really spend a little extra money and little extra time on details. For example, this little tile that wraps around, what a great touch. And you kind of see that throughout their remodels. Rectangular gray tile on the wall here. We have the black edging that goes all the way around. And then once you get into the shower stall, all the way up to the ceiling there. Big glass door, only about a 3-inch threshold to get into this shower here. About a 10-inch rainfall shower head there in black. Modern asymmetrical soapbox there with the hexagon in the back. Little bench, and then we have those hexagons on the floor. And again, that just breaks up the pattern as well as gives you a little traction down there, so you're not slipping around on big rectangular tiles. Project source toilet. And I think we're done with this bathroom. Nice seal on that shower door as well. How we doing so far? I'm Andrew Guiant with Simply Vegas, your local licensed realtor and home expert here. Buy, sell, invest. Give me a call. Let me know. There's a QR code that pops up over here. You can just scan that with your phone. It'll take you right to my sign up page. I will get back to you within 2 business days. Go ahead and test me. Try it out. See if I get back to you, because I will. So we'll be talking soon if you scan that and sign up. I don't sell your information. Won't give it to anyone. It's just for me. I'm the only one with access to it. So I'll personally be giving you a call. My cell phone number is up here as well. You can give me a call or text me, and we can talk about your needs. I sell homes at all price points. 400,000, 800,000, 1.5 million, 10 million. You just let me know. I would love to help out. All electric home here. We do have a stainless sink. I kind of like the aesthetic of this sink. Just, I don't know what you call it, almost like an industrial style with just kind of a little sink there. All you need, wash your hands, you know, have water access, and then the tile wrapping all the way around as well. We have a GE washer and dryer here, and these look to be brand new, will be sold with the property. And then your water heater, also new, and that's going to be electric. You do have the drain pan down there, so everything we want to see. Real nice big cabinets here. And then I'd probably hang a rack across there to hang the clothes out of the dryer personally. I'm always looking for that in laundry rooms, is where am I going to hang the clothes? Seems to be a thing. I guess everyone doesn't hang their clothes up out of the dryer. I do, so it's kind of a big deal to me. Laundry room separated, perfect. And then into bedroom number 3. This is the bigger bedroom that we've seen so far, probably about 14 by 12 or so. Same light you saw in the other bedrooms. Vinyl windows, and those are new as well. I mean, everything is just redone, high quality, and turnkey home here, ready to move in right away. So this is kind of a junior primary. We do have the ensuite there, and then we have the walk-in closet. So definitely an upgrade. And this is a pretty large closet. You're about 6 by 4 or 5 here on this closet. Nice bright LED light, and no carpet in this home. Beautiful flooring, and I'm really shocked at how level and firm this flooring is. based on a 1942 home. You'd feel like the home would be bumpy. I was in a home the other day, and you went in the corner of the room and you could just kind of feel it sag. And it was an older home, but and not a big deal, but just kind of perception and what's going on with the ground. But you can imagine 1942, the foundation's not going anywhere. It's locked in and into this ensuite. So almost a mirror of the other bathroom. Few differences here, but we have the same countertop here, undermount porcelain sink, black hardware, black drain, the high-end shaker style natural wood cabinets with the gold handles. But we have that tile wrapping around, and look at this, they went all the way behind the door. And again, they could have stopped it there, they could have stopped it here, but it's just those little extra touches that we look for that really makes you feel like they put the money in and they did it the right way. We have another there's got to be a Bluetooth speaker in there. I don't know what other reason you would have a musical note, unless I'm crazy and that's not a musical note, but pretty sure it is. Then when you press it, it turns blue. So upgraded LED lights. And then only difference in this shower really is that soapbox is on the side instead of like over here we saw in the other shower, but you have the same shower head, all wrapped in that beautiful tile all the way up to the top. Look at this close call. I got scared for a second. I've showed you stuff like this before. I mean, it is very close, but that's all that matters. As long as it opens and doesn't touch, you're never gonna have an issue there. When I started to open the door, I was like, oh, wait a minute, is that gonna hit the toilet? We're gonna have to end the tour early. No, but yeah, plenty of room there, no issue. It still scares me when I open it, but yeah, it's not gonna hit. It's never gonna hit. So very cool. And big solid door, solid frame. Things aren't going anywhere. So that's gonna be your ensuite and bedroom number 3 here. The largest of the bedrooms so far. Single story home, no HOA, horse property. There aren't horses on it, but you can absolutely get a horse if you want. You can see kind of a stables back there in the back. Huge 20,000 square foot lot. And this is going to be a den. We have a big vinyl slider here. We're going to go explore out back in just a moment. But as we turn around, very large room here. You could set it up kind of as like a loft area with the couch, a TV. Could do an office. Could do some big glass doors here if you wanted to make it into like a full office. That would be pretty cool. But you do have the ceiling fan. You have the LED lights. And plenty of space here. You're about 12 feet wide there. And then this is about 16 feet here. And then maybe 8 or 9 across. So yeah, plenty of space, but I could just imagine kind of like we saw in the shower, but big glass doors, the black frame all the way across here, just giving you some privacy and separating. Be a really cool office. Pool-sized backyard, absolutely. We'll be out there in just a moment. Into the primary bedroom, bedroom number 4 here. It's a king-size bed. You can see they have a nightstand kind of offset. Room on that side for a nightstand. Another ceiling fan light here. I need to get more rugs in my house. I love this rug look on everything. Love the baseboards. The other thing we look for when we have, and this is interesting because we don't see this a lot, but when you have this type of flooring with a modern straight edge baseboard there, you look at the edging there and have they sealed it or caulked it, and this has a really straight white bead all the way around everything. So aesthetically it looks great. Typically these aren't going to be 100% straight, so you may have little tiny gaps you would see if that wasn't there. And it's also going to keep liquid out, so when you clean these floors, of course you don't want to put a lot of water or cleaning solutions on this floor. I mean, you're not mopping them with like a wet mop, but you basically get what you need is a I know too much about these things. What you need is a pH neutral cleaning solution for floors. You put it in a spray bottle, you mix it with the right amount of water to dilute it, and then you get a microfiber flat mop with the cloth on it. And then basically you just spritz it and then you mop it that way. See, very thin layer of liquid, almost, you know, just a spritz. And then that's how you clean these floors. You want to vacuum or sweep first, of course, but that's what you need is a pH neutral. I think the brand is Zip or Zap or Zippy. It's a yellow bottle. Yeah, that's what you need for these floors. And into this big walk-in closet. And again, you're going to be providing your own custom closet here. You could do the builder grade standard. You could go with the wire racks, which a lot of people do. That's very inexpensive. We see on these flips, but again, I'd rather have nothing. And you could bring in California closets. Going to save money because there's no demo. They just got to put them up. So very cool. That's going to be your walk-in closet. And then, of course, back in the back here, the primary bedroom, primary bathroom. I don't know what I was going to say. The primary spa-like retreat over here. They've done a great job with the tile again, all the way to the back of this door. And it actually wraps all the way around the whole bathroom. So you'll see it go into the shower, across this freestanding tub, all the way around. And they've really done a lot with the spaces they have in this home. I mean, it is a 1940s home. You can see the way they've installed the toilet. I really do like this. It saves space. Obviously, just one door here, no water closet. But I kind of like that. I've never seen it in between two vanities like this. But as far as fitting all of this in this bathroom, I mean, just outstanding. We have the natural wood with the gold handles, same countertops, sinks, faucets, mirrors with the music. I love these lights. We saw these the other day, very similar, and I'm really a fan. I think those were a little different, but I love how the wire just wraps around the natural wood. You have the black, you have the metal, great textures and features. And then same thing over here. And I mean, yeah, this bathroom isn't huge, but it feels kind of huge because of how much they have in here. It's not crowded. I mean, you have your two vanities, you have your toilet there, then you have a full-size freestanding tub. I mean, I could sit down in this thing no problem with my legs straight, and I'm about 6'1". We have the wand, we have the water. I mean, just, I don't know how they designed this. I would have never thought of this, but wonderful work. And then on top of that, you have a huge shower here. And they got me again. They got me again. I'm looking at this and I'm going, there's no way that's going to open. It's going to hit the tub and I'm going to have to end the video again. Nope. It opens in. Perfect. You walk in, close the door. You're scrub-a-dub-dubbing away. Wow. Great job. Different hexagon tile. We see that on the backsplash and the floor here. And then, yeah, just really cool design. And yeah, they got me with that door. I was really second guessing because there's no way that I was like, that is going to be a trick how that gets by there without hitting. But that's why I'm on this side of the camera and they do the designing. But yeah, primary bath. What a beautiful home. Really like this home. Done such a great job here. And we didn't look at the kitchen yet, did we? Let's go back and look at the kitchen. Saving the best for last. Here we go. Okay, so double waterfall island and that beautiful quartz. We saw that in the bathrooms. It all matches. I love that they've done the wood panel here across the inside where you have the bar stools. So not only do you have your dining table, you also have space for your bar stools there. And I always say, like, if you love the bar stools and the home is staged, I'm sure for the right price, you could throw those in there, no problem. But I love how they've done that with the wood. Beautiful pendant lighting. I haven't seen lighting like this. This is the first time. So we kind of have the gold with the matte black with the wire, and then we have the clear globe, and then kind of the rainfall bubbles inside. Yeah, very cool pendant lights there. We have natural wood lowers, shaker style, across the board here, and then bright white uppers. Really good looking kitchen and plenty of space there. GE refrigerator in stainless, that's the French door style, comes with the home. We have a stainless GE dishwasher here, and that's ready to go. Plenty of cabinet space all the way around. They are soft close. Again, we do have the dovetail quality as well. So they've done all of the things right. And then this sink, very, very cool sink. This is one of those high-end, fancy, new age sinks with all the gadgets. So what do we have here? We have a cutting board that removes. You can see I was playing with it a little bit. Drain cover. We have an extra little kind of draining pan. Maybe you're doing dishes or maybe you're prepping veggies. What else do we have? We have a glass cleaner. Put the glass there, hit this button here, sprays inside the glass. We have the soap dispenser. We have a knob here that controls something, probably the flow. We have a waterfall here, so you hit this button and you get the waterfall coming off. We have the regular sink button here, and then this sprays out water as well. And then you have the temperature control and then your filtered water button here. So very high end. Also have maybe a little silverware, another little drain pan, but yeah, very cool. I've seen these on, various social media. I've never seen one installed. Very, very cool. What do we got under the sink? Just some paper towels and cleaning. All right. Corner cabinets. Let's check out this corner cabinet. Ooh, plenty of space in there. Wow. Awesome. And then what have they done with the corner cabinet? Lazy Susans. All right, I love it. I like to see those. Spin that around. You have 2 levels. Gives you all the access to all that space under there. Love to see that. We have the GE electric stove here. Brand new, and then the electric range on top. Very cool. Looks to be in great shape, brand new, I'm imagining. And then Whirlpool, and they probably went with the Whirlpool because of the low profile here. I do like that a lot, and it is nice and wide. And it's got automatic opening. Wow. Yeah, so you could fit a very large plate in here. I'm fixing there we go. Yeah, you can fit a very wide selection of things in there. I love that it's automatic open. Haven't seen that before either. So a lot of firsts in this home, and that's gonna be Whirlpool. Do we have an exhaust? We do have exhaust going outside as well. Awesome. Choose your own backsplash. I love that too. Sometimes not doing something is better than doing something either that's very taste driven or cheap, I guess I should say. But that's it for the interior of the home. Thank you for being here. I'm Andrew Guiant with Simply Vegas. We're gonna head out back now. If you like my tour, like my channel, like me, give me a thumbs up. It just takes a second down there, helps support me. And then on top of that, if you want to contact me, the information is everywhere. Scan that code. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It's Friday. I've put out a video on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday today. Got a new one coming up tomorrow as well. So I'm doing these every day for you, getting you out here so you can see what's on this market. Looks like they have pavers ready to go. Not sure what they're going to pave or do pavers in. We'll find out. Looks to be new cement here. Looks like we have a gas stub. So interesting, because I thought the home was electric. We'd have to find out about that. 20,000 square feet on this lot. So you have some electric over here, your solar. There's the gate there. And again, no HOA, so you can change this gate out to whatever you want. What is that thing? This looks to be what is this? It's like a little outdoor grill. Might be the original stove for the house, who knows? But it's yours. If you don't want that here, we could probably get rid of it before you move in. And then, yeah, just look at all this space. Pretty private backyard. The only windows I really see are all the way across there, which is 2 yards over. We'll see what's going on over here, if there's any animals back there. You could just imagine, you could put a basketball court out here, pickleball court, a huge RV garage, a workshop. I mean, this is potentially your dream backyard. More solar over here. I mean, this house has so much solar and it's paid off. So I imagine your electric bills will be zero. And I can't imagine them not being zero. And then we have a little room here. I think it's just a shed, but it is locked, so I can't go in there. But you can imagine 8x8 little room. Not sure what's inside. And then let's see if we got some horse neighbors back here. Oh, we do, look. All right, 3 horses. And they seem to be nice and quiet. 4 horses. There we go. They're all settled in. Don't know why horses have the covers on their eyes. That makes me sad, but I'm sure there's a purpose. Maybe it keeps the bugs out of the eyes. I don't know. I'd like to think it was for good, not for evil. What do I know? I'm just a realtor. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tour. What a super cool 1940s house with this massive lot, no HOA. All of this can be yours for $920,000, I believe. I left my paper inside. I'll let you know. If you want to know more about this house, contact me, or any other house you see. I have access to all the properties in Las Vegas. We can get you out there, see some homes in person. Thank you so much. Don't forget to hit that subscribe, leave me a thumbs up, and I'll see you tomorrow, every day. Let's go.